An article published by Forward suggests drugging the population with MDMA and other psychedelics to cure people of their hateful beliefs. Wow, what could possibly go wrong? Noting that the FDA is set to approve ecstasy and magic mushrooms for treatment of PTSD within the next 2 years, the article triumphs a bipartisan bill sponsored by AOC and Dan Crenshaw that would remove barriers enabling scientists to better study MDMA. Quote, "The drug's Jewish pioneers were onto something. MDMA therapy has already demonstrated its ability to break down the hate, trauma and conflict that can not just destroy individuals but entire societies. The piece calls for people to be drugged with MDMA to de-radicalize them and reverse their anti-Semitic beliefs." Stop it, please, I beg you! Another study conducted by Oxford University found that propranolol, a beta blocker commonly used to treat heart disease, might help make your cranky old grandpa seem a little less racist, because the drug works by inhibiting the amygdala, the part of your brain that controls fear. Despite admitting that biological research aiming to make people morally better has a dark history, the authors noted how under the influence of the drug, participants of the study were less likely to associate pictures of black people with negative words. You needn't take it any further, son! As evidence for the MDMA proposal, the Forward cites the case of one individual, a dude called Brandon, who was a member of Identity Europa and attended the infamous 2017 Unite the Right rally. Brandon took some ecstasy as part of a University of Chicago study in 2020, leading him to experience a stunning revelation. "Love is the most important thing," he told a stunned researcher. "Nothing matters without love." Yeah, thing is, if you can only experience love with the aid of a synthetic chemical that artificially jacks up your serotonin levels to make you high as a kite, that's not love, is it? For anyone who has ever taken drugs, basically any recreational drugs, or been around anyone who has, the one thing you learn very quickly is that people will spew utter gibberish that they don't mean and instantly regret what they've said when they sober up. Same thing applies to alcohol. I mean, yeah, you could go through life pranged out on LSD or heroin every day, and for a short time at least, the world and everyone in it will seem magical, warm and fuzzy. But before long, reality is going to take a huge shovel and whack you in the face. Studies show that long-term use of ecstasy, which is presumably what these people are advocating, even at low doses, causes major long-term cognitive problems, including neurotoxicity of the brain, impaired memory and clinical depression. But hey, at least it might reduce the amount of hateful tweets, right? I've learned my lesson, son! Why not just lobotomize the entire population and have done with it? Anything to stop people saying mean words. I'm cured! Praise God! Get early access to videos, exclusive live streams, and personally DM me. You've seen how much I get demonetized all the time. Well, this is how you support me. By subscribing at pauljosephwatson.locals.com. Please click the link in the description.